Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel, Chigran's Playground. This is Chigran. Today is a special day, at least for me. We are gonna be doing our very first uniform purchase, or shall we say uniform shopping for our free-to-play account. So if you see here on our screen today, it's our free-to-play account, which is level 50. We have reached level 50 now. And we're going to decide what uniform would better suit our current roster. And if you see here, we have a decent roster. I've been trying to grind day and night, and for almost 3 weeks now. I think it's barely 3 weeks. Yeah, this is our roster. We almost have a few decent characters who are already at level 60 and some are level 50. My main aim actually is to reach Shadowland 6th floor in order to get a 6-star rank up character and boost this 5-star awesome 5-star Venom that we got from Premium Selector, or sorry, from the Premium box that was given away by Netmarble. And right now, join me in welcoming another member of the family, which is Nova. Dear, oh dear. If you only know how hard it is to grind, I now know and now agree to the frustration of the many people on how hard it is to grind biometrics from Nova from this lab. So from the lab itself, what you can do in order to grind his biometrics is go to the lab and go for universal biometrics in order to pull Nova. It's so hard. There are some times where when you go a 10-time pull and you don't even get anything, not even an anti-man, and all you get is scrap. So I now understand the frustration of many players because on my veteran account, which is VIP 14, I really didn't have any problems grinding Nova. So there, let's welcome Nova. I have Nova now, and we can rank him up with a 6-star mega rank up ticket, which is also a freebie. By the way, before we start, just a note to everyone, this is a free-to-play account. I repeat, it's a free-to-play account. So if you see here, the account VIP 0, okay, rank 0, we're gonna sustain it as much as possible as VIP 0 in order to have or to give inspiration to our players out there that you don't necessarily need to grind or spend money in order to enjoy the game. It's very much enjoyable. So for me, a 3-week-old account, or barely 3-week-old account, we were able to grind as much good resources now. And if you see here, we have 3,325 crystals, and I'd like to bring you to the challenges page where we're gonna get more crystals. So I've been saving all these crystals, and let's see how much of a boost we're gonna get. So remember, if you get your characters at level 50 and level 60, you get 20 crystals for level 50 and 40 crystals for level 60. So here, also the quest, you get crystals from time to time by ranking up villains and heroes. So let's try to claim this all. Let's see, from 3,325, how much are we gonna get? So all this ranking up day and night grinding really helped me out, but don't worry, I really didn't grind it like to the point that I'm not sleeping. Just more of a casual grind. If I have time, I will grind, and just making sure my energy reserves are being spent quite well. So I don't really want to stock energy, so if I have the chance, I normally just acquire or spend the energy grinding biometrics, gear up kits. It's really hard, to be honest. Gear up kits are really a pain I know now that how important gear up kits are for, especially for players who are starting out to build their roster. When you're a veteran of this game, gear up kits doesn't really matter that much unless there's a new character that is introduced. But if you're already playing the game for quite some time, gear up kits doesn't really help you out. Unless you're a new player or you have a new account like me. So we have chest here. Let's see what we get. Get chest. Okay. So let's go to the inbox. Claim some more items. So legendary card chest. It's a Punisher. Not really the one we are looking for, but can never complain. It's a legendary card. Wow, it's Crystal. Okay, not bad at all. We're trying to grind for Crystal as well. That's a very good character. And let's try to acquire this Groot. Wow, hello there, Groot. Now that I have a 6-star Groot, I might consider buying the Groot uniform later. So we're just gonna deliberate. And then we also have a 6-star selector character. I'm not gonna claim it just as yet. I'm hoping if you can help me, please suggest. We already have the more good ones, which are Shuri. We already have that. We already have Captain America, Sharon Rogers. We have Mantis. We have Loki. We have Ulysses Claw. We even have Robert Reyes already. I'm thinking we go for Moon Knight. He's a pretty good character, but please, if you have time, let me know in the comments if you have any suggestion. So let's go back here. What's this? Another chest? Really now? How do we claim this? Wow, it's a destroyer. Okay, not bad at all. Destroyer is more of an end game content. So we're going back now to the main topic of this video, which is claiming or buying our uniform. So we have acquired close to 1,000 crystals out of the ranking rosters, which are 50 to 60 level. So out of that, we were able to acquire crystals. So now let's try to decide. Before we decide, when you are trying to acquire uniform for your rosters, especially if you are a new account like me, the very first thing you need to do is check your roster list, see if there's any something that needs support or improvement. So for my case, I seem to be lacking in the department of Blast. I would say my only decent character is Blast, Captain America, Sharon Rogers, and of course in the combat area, I don't really have a decent combat right now apart from Black Panther. And Captain America is more of a tank, so he doesn't really deal much damage, and in Shadowlands he would help out in tanking damage. Agent Venom, if we get Agent Venom 6-star selector, this is gonna be a whole different story. In Blast, we only have Ulysses Claw as a decent character, so we might consider Iron Man uniform. So here, what I did, just to share with you guys, is to check what are my aims for this account. So I want to be able to, since I can freely grind biometrics in a sense that it's until the non-tier 1 non-tier 2 area, which right now my story mode capacity is until chapter 10. Okay, so until chapter 10, you don't need tier 2. Tier 2 is not mandatory. You can grind this chapter with using tier 1 characters, but once you step in chapter 11 onwards, it's gonna require you to have tier 2, because the characters or the villains here will be level 60 and some are even level 61. So it's gonna be very hard, or at least you'll need a upgraded or mythic, legendary or mythic uniform in order to do that. But right now what I did is my main aim is to at least have a decent roster in order to do my regular or daily alliance battle. Now, why alliance battle? Because in alliance battle, the number one, you will be able to get a good amount of gold, and also you will get the gear up kits and the other materials that you will be needing, especially if you are a free-to-play account or starting account. And most of all, you'll get biometrics in the numbers of 25, 20 biometrics. It comes in random, but it's still very good. And more importantly, if you can finish the Extreme Alliance battle and go beyond 100,000 score, you'll be able to get a ISO 8, which is a 6-star ISO 8. Good enough to awaken, to use as your material for awakening. And in the end game, when you're trying to improve characters in such a way that you'll fill up their ISO 8 slots with awakened ISOs, later on you will be able to use that. So I want to be able to grind those things and at least have decent ISOs for my roster. So in order to do that, I was able to map. Sorry if I'm just using Notepad. I can't really think of any other way to I'm too lazy to edit the video. But if you see here, on our these are the different stages in these are the different stages for Alliance Battle. So the first one is Alliance Battle, and then the next one is Alliance Battle Extreme. Now, if you cannot finish the Alliance Battle, definitely you cannot go to your Alliance Battle Extreme, and that's a mandatory. So the first one, speed, I'm trying to consider Winter Soldier or Spidey 99. Winter Soldier meaning I'm trying to decide if I will buy the Winter Soldier uniform. Yeah. You heard it from me. I really like Winter Soldier. He's my favorite character, and what can you do? When you're trying to, number one, when you're trying to choose uniform, just make sure the uniform is decent and then follow your heart. And for my case, I'm just following my heart. I really love the Winter Soldier character ever since I saw him during the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I really like Winter Soldier. And yeah, basically that's it. So I wanted to, since he is one of the top characters now for Alliance Battle, I wanted to acquire his uniform. I'm also deliberating if I'll acquire the Black Panther, but this costs 3,300 crystals. So if we buy the Black Panther, we're definitely gonna deplete our crystal reserves here, and I don't think this is the time for Black Panther. But given the fact that Black Panther has a lot of rewards, then pretty soon we'll definitely gonna buy this, because there's a lot of really good rewards you'll get from acquiring his uniform. Not to mention a very strong mythic card if you get your Black Panther uniform into mythic. Now if you see here, universal, one thing I noticed when I'm trying to map all my characters, potential characters, remember this is a free-to-play account. Now, combat villain, definitely you can get Apocalypse or anyone stronger here, but we are trying to map on a more realistic scenario where our roster is just for the new players or starting players. So if you see here, combat villain could either be Sandman or Scourge. Scourge we don't have yet, so that could be a good candidate for the 6-star selector character. But Sandman, I'm almost finished acquiring Sandman. We have 480 bios for Sandman, and I'm doing daily special missions for him. So pretty soon, probably this week, we can have a 6-star Sandman at our roster. So there, if you notice, one of the characters I gonna be using more frequently is Loki. So number one, I am purchasing a Winter Soldier uniform because I really like Winter Soldier and he is really good. If you see my other videos, I'm doing Winter Soldier ABX with him. So in this particular account, I am hoping to do Winter Soldier even at tier 1. I think he will perform above 100,000, which is a easy piece of cake for him. I hope so. I really hope so. I hope I'm not wrong. But I'm gonna purchase Winter Soldier for the main fact that I love the character and I really it's me like me living the dream really. If I am using Winter Soldier. Then the next one I noticed, I might be using Sharon Rogers a lot, and I think it's a mandatory when you purchase Sharon Rogers. If you have Sharon Rogers as 6 stars and you eventually will tier 2 her because of in the end game we will be fighting a lot of ultimate bosses, and Sharon Rogers is one of the best characters for that. Then definitely we need the Starlight uniform. So Loki is a go, Winter Soldier is a go, and Sharon Rogers is a go. The other thing I'm trying to consider is Black Panther, but I don't think we have 3,300 crystals to spare him right now. So yeah, what we have decided, or so what I have decided for this account and given our roster, I'm gonna get Sharon Rogers and the Loki Infinity War, or the Loki Ragnarok and the Winter Soldier Infinity War. So at least we have best of both worlds. Now, why Loki? Aside from Loki being good and having a lot of use for Alliance Battle, and of course other game modes apart from Timeline is not really that good, but other game modes he is really very, very good. I don't see him slacking off. So we chose Loki because of the hidden prizes, or the in the long term when we mythic our Loki, we can also get really good rewards there. So if you mythic Loki, there's a good list of rewards. There's a heroic Uru chest and others. The most important thing is this one. This is a really good card and really help you on achieving that much needed cooldown duration. Not to mention that it also has all attack and really good stats. So I am hoping to get this sometime very, very not too soon. Not too soon, because this is gonna be a hard grind for us. But another thing is that Loki has this he is one of the only characters, the few characters that can battle Proxima Midnight. So in the ultimate world boss, if the time comes that we need to grind Proxima Midnight, Loki is one of the good stoppers, or the good characters. So definitely I don't think we have any other arguments. Loki is definitely a must buy for me, at least. If you don't have Loki Infinity War, Ragnarok, don't fret. That's okay. You can still use the regular Loki or the female Loki, which is a lot cheaper. I am also trying to consider Spider-Man hobo, the hobo, what do you call this? The hobo uniform, which is this one. I'm a big fan, to be honest. I'm a big fan of the this one, the poor Spider-Man. But I don't think, because a 300 difference, there's a lot of more you can get, and I think probably on the next uniform sale, while I have a new 750 discount or more crystals, then probably I'll consider buying. But right now, what I've decided is Winter Soldier Infinity War, Universal Loki, Ragnarok, and female Sharon Rogers. I could make an argument like we can get Iron Man also for male Blast Day, but just hear me out. That is a really good choice because Iron Man, I've seen scores like 1.2 million for Iron Man if you really built him well, but I am trying to wait probably next week or the other week for the new uniform for War Machine. Now, second to Winter Soldier, War Machine is one of my best or favorite characters. Actually, War Machine was my very first many years ago. He is my very first 6-star character. So imagine, back then we only have 5-star character, and then 6-star came in, and we were all at awe. We were all panicking how to get to 6 stars, and War Machine was my very first 6-star character back then. So imagine, the long wait is over. He's finally gonna get a uniform, and I hope that it's a good uniform. So I'm gonna reserve the purchasing of Iron Man instead, but wait for whatever War Machine uniform will come in. Let's see if it's good enough. If not, then I'll just buy Iron Man later on the next uniform sale. So that's it. Let's try to purchase the uniform now. Okay, let me buy the cheaper ones first. Sharon Rogers, where are you? Please come on down. Oh my god, is she even here? Sharon Rogers, don't do this to me, please. Where is Sharon Rogers? Are you kidding me? She's not here? Help me out. Okay, Starlight uniform. I have just me sharing. I've had, what do you call this, memorable experience with this uniform. The moment I got this with my veteran account back then, I think it's also 1 year or 2 years ago, when this got out, well, the fear for the world bosses like Black Order and the others really subsided, because finally we got a champion. And back then Sharon Rogers was really strong. No other characters was strong, so she was really meta. So this is a very memorable uniform for me. So let's go purchase that and have it available on our account. Okay, Sharon Rogers, finally. Oh my dear, I'm gonna wreck Shadowland. No, I'm just kidding. Shadowland, oh my god. My last run for F2P Shadowland is a disaster, so hopefully we're not gonna do that, or we're not gonna encounter that anymore. Let's find Loki first. Save the best for last. I'm not gonna buy Infinity War. By the way, my War Machine is the Iron Patriot, so I just love that uniform. Where is it? Loki, where are you, man? This is hilariously okay. So Loki Ragnarok uniform, welcome. Oh dear. And now, of course, the last one. Before I buy Infinity War, other good uniforms that I may consider for this account is Thor. Of course, this has been one of the controversial uniform. Back then there was a bug and he can really score a lot higher, but after the nerf, this took a blow. I'm purchasing this over Infinity War because there's a lot of good rewards and a mythic card similar to Loki, but more focused on all attacks and energy attacks. I might buy this soon for the sake of acquiring the rewards from the legendary battle. But if I already have those rewards and I'm to choose between the Infinity War and the Ragnarok one, I would choose Infinity War because he's really a badass. And look at that. Who wouldn't buy that? The other thing I might buy also is Groot, because once you have this, not the Infinity War Groot, I really don't like this Teenage Groot. He's even grumpy. I don't even like what he looks like. So get out of here, man. Sorry, I love you, Groot, but this is not the good purchase for me. I might buy this one, the baby Groot, because I can clear Shadowlands a lot easier, even at tier 1. So I'm thinking to buy it now, but let me see my budget first. I might go, so yeah, let's head over to Winter Soldier. Our final purchase for the day. Probably within the next 2 days I might buy the Groot, but right now I'm gonna buy Winter Soldier. This is out of love, everybody. I'm buying this because I really like the character. So there you have it. We have our characters equipped now. So if we visit our roster, we have a fully packed roster, and Sharon Rogers is looking nice. Girl, you looking nice. How's things? Finally, quality time together, huh? So we have Sharon Rogers, we have Loki, who's looking handsome here. I actually like him with the original look, the one with the scepter, but cannot complain. This is a really good uniform. Can go toe to toe with Proxima Midnight, and of course, my one and lonely Bucky. If you see me in person, actually I'm trying to impersonate the Bucky's haircut, so I'm building shoulder length hair. Imagine that. That's how I idolize this particular character. So anyway, I'm trying to build a beard and all this rugged look. Oh my god, Bucky. Yeah, finally on my free-to-play account. So before we go, just a bonus video. I'm gonna try to acquire this Sam Nova. Finally, we have Sam now on our side. Definitely one of the best ultimates, and one of the best characters actually in the game right now. Let's try to see if we can. Where's Sam? Where did you go, Sam? Come on. We ain't finished here. Let me see if I can rank up using a mega rank up ticket. I didn't buy this. I didn't buy this anywhere. I just happened to acquire this. This was given out during the Infinity War launch. So lucky me, and it really pays out to be patient. So rank up this. Yeah, we have a 6-star ultimate now on our roster. Alright, so right now I'm really happy. We are at our 3rd week, and we have really decent rosters on our side. Look at that. Building up Garut, building up Sam, and a uniform roster. I have a feeling I can finally reach Shadowland floor 6 now. If not, then screw me, right? Anyway, so again, I guess I'll be ending the video here. If you have any questions or not, we call that clarifications, please let me know. If you have any suggestions, guys, please let me know, especially on my next 6-star selector, which could be Scourge. Just leave me any message or comments in the or anything at all in the comment section. Subscribe if you want more contents with regards to free-to-play and other tips for managing your account. I'm hoping to upload the other videos soon. I'm still editing. And yeah, have a good day, everyone. Thank you for joining me in my journey. We are almost gonna rock this, and I'm really happy to be able to grind. And so far so good. So join me in conquering Shadowlands, other game modes, and remember, this is a free-to-play account, and our aim is to just show everyone that doesn't really need tons and tons of money for us to enjoy this game. This is an awesome game, Marvel Future Fight. Oh my dear, it's really an awesome game, and hope you can enjoy it with me. And stay positive, keep on grinding, and happy hunting, everyone. Thank you, and have a good day. See you. Bye.